Virgo, you are up for the November Love Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, so this is the love reading for November. The general reading, I'm trying to get comfortable on this stool here. The general reading for November is already up for all of the signs. Technically, we're still in October, so you can listen to the October readings. All of those readings are up for all of the signs. The general readings, the love readings, and the money readings are up for October. New Moon and Scorpio reading for the collective. I recorded that yesterday. That is up. And I will be doing a Halloween tarot reading for the collective as well. Whatever reading you decide to watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I've said all that, let's go ahead and jump into the reading. Also, the money readings will be up for all the signs probably in a week or so, maybe Halloween weekend. May I have the energy for Virgo for November? May I have the energy for Virgo for November? May I have the energy for Virgo for November? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? Okay, that turned over. There we go. May I have another card, please? Okay, that's way too many. So I'm going to take this one, put these two over here. These, what is this? 3 that came out. I'm going to put them back in the deck, but I will read them to you. Retreat. Somebody might be going on a retreat or need to go on a retreat with the person that they're with. Second card that came out, this has come out a few times in the readings. It is safe to love. And then one of my favorite cards, passion. The reason it's one of my favorite cards is because there's a song by Regina Belle called Passion, and I love that song. So yeah, but passion. So some of you, there might be something passionate going on, especially since we're entering Scorpio season, which November is Scorpio season. So people might be feeling a lot more sensual during this time as well. So yeah, those came out. I'm sticking those back in the deck. Now, as for these 2 cards that came out, let's see what we have here. This came out during Cancer's reading. Go figure. Okay, so first card that came out is Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And now that Fantasia song is playing through my head. All right. And then the second card that came out, this came out for Cancer too. Some of you might be dealing with the Cancer. It is called Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Wedding. Okay. For some of you, I'm throwing this out there. The person that someone might be marrying, their family does not like them. And the family is very controlling. I feel, and again, this isn't going to be for everybody. This is for some people. I feel that Free Yourself is related to that situation in regards to the family being very controlling. So I feel also someone might be eloping too. They're going to get married and not tell anyone. And do that. I don't know why this card right here is calling out to me. I'm just curious what it is. Queen of Pentacles. That's your energy. Let me go ahead. Let's put some color on this. May I have the energy for Virgo in regards to love? May I have the energy for Virgo in regards to love? May I have the energy for Virgo in regards to love? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? What is it that Virgo needs to hear for November? Thank you. That flew out. This moon card keeps on coming out. Trying to tell you, man. Full moon in Taurus. Thank you. Both major arcana, strength. So we have the moon and we have strength. So this is Cancer, Pisces energy, thank you. And Leo energy. Guess who came out again? Queen of Coins. Didn't I tell you this card was calling to me earlier? This is your energy, Virgo. All right. May I have another card, please? I feel like there's something that's going to be revealed. And it's about taking a chance, is what it's about. Also, some of you may have felt stuck. Again, this is free yourself. Here. The Hangman came out, even though this isn't the Hangman, it's the Hangman. So, yeah. And with that, it says sacrifice, which is another thing the Hangman stands for. It stands for being stuck. It stands for enlightenment. It also stands for sacrifice. But the Three of Wands came out before the Hangman. So this is about ships coming in. There's something that you're going to have to sacrifice in order to bring in what you want. And I feel it's going back to this freeing yourself. Because you have the moon, you have the strength. And the moon, again, can be about fears. It can be about illusions. It can be about secrets. But the strength is being able to get past all of that. Also, the strength is being able to sacrifice, too. So there's something that has to be sacrificed in order to get your happy ending. And then on this one with the Tower card as well, which it says oppression on this. And it's kind of interesting that it says oppression. And we're talking about people having too much of a hold on someone, where it could be family or what have you. Like it's really, really strict. And again, I feel like they don't like the person that either you're with or vice versa. It could be them and their family doesn't like you. And oppression is here. This is a Tower. But also a Tower can be enlightenment as well. But the larger thing here is that a sacrifice has to be made. And I'm tempted to title this Happy Ending Requires a Sacrifice. May I have just one more card? Thank you. Yep. What I tell you, you're going to have to work on this. You're going to have to put in the work. This happy ending requires a sacrifice. What's at the bottom of the deck? You can't make this up. The Lovers. You can't make it up. Gemini energy. Some of you might be dealing with the Gemini. But also the Lovers is a choice. Again, you're going to have to make a choice. There's going to have to be a sacrifice. It's going to be one or the other. But in order to get your happy ending, there's going to have to be a sacrifice. You can't get around it. All right, and that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Virgo, be blessed.